I 1. The gods said to the Blessed Lord, we would fashion the mystic marks. The Blessed Lord told them, seated in the lotus posture with the region of the knees touching the earth, make the mystic marks. I 2. He who knows the mystic mark of the triangle attracts all, he knows all, enjoys all fruits, he breaks up all and immobilizes the foe. Keeping the middle fingers over the ring fingers, he brings together the little fingers and the thumbs, the forefingers being left free like rods pointing downward. Thus is the first mark made the triangle. I 3. The same with the middle fingers joined is the second the seed. I 4. The third has the shape of the goat. I 5. Rubbing the palms in the reverse order, bringing together the thumbs and the forefingers, the fourth is formed the great goat. I 6. The fifth the great deluder is made when the thumbs are joined to the nails of the middle fingers, after rubbing with the forefinger on the little finger and the ring fingers held straight with the middle fingers. I 7. The same shaped at the tip like a goat is the sixth the all subduing. I 8. Keeping the left hand in the right resting posture, the ring fingers in the middle of the little fingers, and the middle fingers with the forefingers crossed over them, the thumbs straight, one gets the seventh, the kekari the all attracting. I 9. In the all upright, all retracting posture, keeping each little finger in the space between its middle finger and the ring finger, and at the sides the forefingers in the shape of the goat, and the thumbs and palms in contact, the 8 is formed the all scattering. I 10. The ring fingers rest on the back of the middle fingers, the thumbs holding the middle fingers on which rest the forefingers remain in the middle, thus is the ninth formed the all agitating. I 11. Keeping the little fingers equally in and the thumbs, 2, equally in, the mystic mark comes to have 3 sections. The 5 arrows, the mystic marks such as the 5, are clear. I 12. Kram is the seed of the goat, Ha, Sa are those of Siva and Salti, Ka, of killing, Prem, of enchantment Ha, Sa, Ka, Prem, of Kekari, Ha of the sun's tritum of desire Ka the first seed of Vaibhavya is the 9th. Ha, the first seed of Kamakuta is the 10th. Whoso knows thus becomes an adept in mantra. I 13. Now, therefore, we shall expound the wheel that has become the Kamakala. Hrim, Klim, Aim, Bloom, Stritum, these 5 desires pervade the whole wheel. Wrap up the middle desire, Aim, in the past desire Stritum, i.e. Aim, Stritum, Aim. Let this group be put within Bloom. Bind up twice the end sought with the 2 medial aims and worship setting them in the birch bark. Whoso knows this wheel knows all, he attracts all the worlds, he immobilizes everything. The wheel dyed in indigo slays foes, arrests all movements. Smearing it with lac, one controls all worlds. Uttering the formula 9 blocks of times, one attains the status of Rudra. Wrapping up the wheel in the inscribed diagram, one becomes victorious. Offering oblation in the fire built in a triangular fireplace, one wins over a woman. Doing so in the fireplace shaped like a rod or a circle one acquires unrivaled wealth. Doing so in the square fireplace one gets rain. If one offers oblations in a triangular fireplace, foes are killed, movements are immobilized. Offering flowers, one becomes victorious. Offering substances having great tastes, one becomes surcharged with supreme joy. The great tastes are the 6 tastes. I 14. We invoke you, leader of hosts, of poets, poet, most renowned, Droid and of kings, among Brahmanes Lord of Brahmanes, pay heed to us. Come with protection to our homes. Uttering this hymn, touch the body pronouncing Ga with the dot above. Bow down to Ganesha saying Gam to Ganesha. O.M., bow unto the Blessed Lord, with ash-smeared limbs, of formidable prowess. Kill, kill, burn, burn, consume, consume, subdue, subdue, erase, erase, breaker up of the plow. At the foot of the trident, secure the accomplishment of the symbol. Dry up, dry up. The Eastern Sea. Immobilize, immobilize. You who disrupt the councils, the machines, the strategy, the messengers, the armies of the enemy, tear up, tear up. Cut up, cut up. Hrim, fat, Svoha. Was this worship the Lord of the field? I 15, the maid of noble lineage. We know, we contemplate a crore of mantras, so many kulas force inspire us ever. Thus abhorring the maiden, whichever aspirant meditates, attains immortality. He attains renown and the full stretch of life. Or, knowing the supreme Brahman, he abides. Whosoever knows thus wins the fruit. This is the great Upanishad. IV1, the gods, verily, said to the Blessed Lord, Lord, the heart of the most excellent Gayatri pertaining to Tripura has been expounded to us. IV2, in the hymn of Jatavada's Tripura's 8 Vidyas are limned. Thus adoring her, From the bonds of life the yogin is released. IV3. Now tell us about Jaya victory over death. Hearing the words of all the gods speaking thus, the victory over death is revealed through the hymn on Triambaka in the Angasta meter. IV4. Whence is the word Triambaka derived? Being master of the three cities, he is Triambaka. IV5. Why say, let us sacrifice? Sacrifice means worship, extol the real, by the two syllables Meghe. By the immutable single letter Kam after Triambi victory over death is expressed. So it is said, let us sacrifice. IV6. Now, why say fragrant? He attains renown on all sides. Hence it is said fragrant. IV7. Why say increases growth? He creates all the worlds, saves all the worlds, pervades all the worlds. Hence he is said to increase growth. IV8. Why say like cucumber fruit, let me find freedom? As the cucumber is fast held by the stalk, so is man bound fast, and he is released from death, the bondage of transmigration, he becomes free. IV9. Why say unto immortality? One achieves immortality, achieves the imperishable, one becomes Rudra. IV10. The gods verily said to the blessed Lord, everything has been expounded to us. Now tell us all those mantras pertaining to Shiva, Vishnu, Surya, Ganesha, by lauding with which Bhagavati will reveal herself. IV11. The blessed Lord said, with Triambaka in sloka meter worship the conqueror of death, it is laid down that the single letter is pedated, as shown afore. IV12. One who worships with the mantra of the Yahoos, obeisance to Shiva attains the status of Rudra and achieves blessedness. He who knows thus to so. IV13. That supreme abode of Vishnu, like an eye across the heavens, the wise always behold. IV14. Vishnu faces all quarters. As oil surrounds and fills a ball of sesamum, he pervades all things. His supreme abode is the high sky. The wise, namely gods like Brahma, behold it, that is, hold it forever in the heart. Hence, Vishnu's own form is derived from his abiding, existing, in all beings. He is Vasudha, the god who dwells in all. IV15. Om Nama consists of 3 syllables. Bhagavat has 4 syllables. Vasudhaya has 5 syllables. This is the 12-syllable mantra of Vasudeva. He who knows this surmounts all hardships, lives a full life, achieves mastery over beings, and enjoys possession of wealth and cattle. IV16. The letters A, U and meditation constituting the pranay that denote the inward bliss, the all-pervading Brahman. Putting them together, there is formed Om. IV17. Swan sailing in the pure sky, dweller in the atmosphere, sacrificer near the altar, guest walking into the house, dweller in men, in noble things, in the right and in sky, in water born in the light, in the right, in mounts, the right, the great, he is the Lord. IV18. All fruits he wins who repeats the previous mantra of the sun together with the powers, namely the dawn, the dusk, the intellect, which are the truth, ordered, embodied light. By each of the other luminous words in the mantra of the Surya is it upheld. Words like, in water born, etc., denote the powers. He dwells in the high abode, the heavens, pertaining to the Sunday. IV19. Worshipping the Lord of Hosts with the mantra given previously. II14. We invoke you, Leader of Hosts, etc., in the Trayastubha meter, together with the monosyllable, one achieves the status of Ganesha. IV20. Next have been laid down the Gayatri, the Savitri, the unuttered mantra lapa that of Sarasvati, the matrika or alphabet by it, all this has been pervaded. IV21. Aim, the goddess of speech. We know, Klim, the goddess of desire. We meditate, Etsa, may the power inspire us. Thus, in the morn, Gayatri, at midday, Savitri, and at dusk, Sarasvati. The alapa, Hamsa, the unuttered is chanted without break. The matrika, comprising 50 letters, from a 2Ksa, pervades all words, all shastras, all Vedas. The goddess pervades all things. Obeisance, unto her. IV22. The blessed Lord said to them, whoso perpetually lauds the goddess with these mantras behold all things. He attains immortality. Whoso knows this? This is the Upanishad.